Good day to you. Good day to you. Good day to you. I am doing the elementals, earth. I was going to say earth, wind, and fire. Earth, air, water, and fire. Full clarifications, the good stuff that's coming to you. I will say that I do have a few announcements. First and foremost, the countdown to winter solstice. Readings are still currently $30 until the 21st of the month. Then they will go back to their regular price. And then again, prices are shifting after the first of the year. So also the Zoom meeting, which will be on the full moon to not only celebrate the final full moon of the year, but it's also a full moon in Gemini, and I will be performing a full moon ritual to clear out that which is no longer serving us. If you're interested for, oh, now I feel like I forgot what it was. For members, I want to say it's $10. For non-members, it's $20. If you're interested, email or Facebook message me so I can send you the link, not only for payment, but then also the link to the Zoom. I will also be going through everybody's rising sign. You can always check all your signs, but mainly rising sign on how it's going to affect you. Again, the information will be given to you from Mawa through email or Facebook Messenger, and that information is in the chat currently, also in the description box. So yes, I feel like that's all my messaging for this evening. Let us get into the reading. We're going to start with earth signs, go to air, water, and fire. Hello, Leanne. So good to see you in the chat anyway. Earth signs, Aquarius, Libra, no, that's air. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Good grief. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what is the good stuff coming to you? We just dropped that card, didn't we? By we, I mean me. Earth signs, what's the good stuff? Good stuff, good stuff. Only the good stuff. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Goodness, goodness, goodness. All right. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's all right, Vicki. You didn't miss anything. Right, Stephanie? What's the good stuff? It's good to have a good stuff reading. Earth energy, we have the templed path. So I feel like there's something taking place on your path. What that would be is pertaining to number 22, official person, and number 1, a main male. It's interesting because I feel like these people are meant to cross paths with you. I mean, if you're walking your templed path and it's pertaining to these two individuals, it could be one person. Official person can mean a lot of things. I mean, yes, this person's dressed in military attire or royal attire, however you see that. But official person can be so many different things. It could be a police officer. It could be a boss, somebody who holds an official title in your life. So whether that's, you know, like grandpa or somebody that you deem as official, and it's pertaining to a main male. So I don't know if they're one and the same. You'd have to take what resonates. But there's definitely something pertaining to your templed path, which templed path to me is like walking your destiny. We have transformation. Yeah. I say yeah because I love shifts and changes. It may seem uncomfortable, but this is the Tower card, Aries, Scorpio energy, something out of the blue, shifts and changes in your life, and it's pertaining to the Lovers. So the Lovers is Gemini energy. This is a soulmate connection. The main male could be a soulmate. Take it how it resonates. We have the Eight of Air. So the Eight of Air is a self-imposed prison. However, I love it in this deck because let me see if I can get the card closer. She's literally taking the mask off, opening the door, which means that she's coming out of this mental self-imposed prison pertaining to her thoughts, her beliefs. I say her, but that's just because that's what's in the card. And I feel like this is also pertaining to some kind of heartbreak from the past. There could be a healing taking place with a heartbreak. So let's say our first relationship didn't go so spiffy. We hold on to that sometimes as opposed to releasing it and then kind of recreate it in different people. So I feel like there's been some kind of heartache or heartbreak at some point that you internalized and almost made part of you to where it continuously played out. It never healed. I feel like it's healing because we have balance. Well, balance is actually in this, the Temperance card, it is divine timing, but it's also taking things like at a, not a snail's pace, although that's what popped into my head. Moderation, doing things in moderation. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface, we have number 18, anxiety. Okay, so I don't think that's necessarily bad. Like, let's try to get out of that because it's pertaining to number 10, journey. I feel the anxiety could be coming from this major shift and change. It could be an actual trip, a move, moving homes, moving jobs, moving states, moving countries, but it also could be pertaining to a new cycle taking place. But we do have the Two of Fire. For me, that's all about taking the next steps. It's like the minor arcana of the World card where you're turning your back on what was and you're moving forward. In this deck, it depicts two people. It could be that you are going on a partnership with somebody, possibly even with the Lovers, a soulmate connection. But it's just very much leaving the past in the past and moving forward, looking towards your future. And yeah, that can cause a little bit of anxiety. Like if you're leaving the nest is what I heard, like your comfort zone, your friends, your family, your whatever you've built for so long. It feels like the journey is calling you away from that. So let's get into clarifying. Let me read comments really quick. Okay, sorry, there was a lot of chats going on. Normally I don't pause right in the middle of the sign, but I am doing super chat questions. It is one question per super chat. It is a minimum of $5 per super chat. Also, if you're curious about a personal reading, there's information on how to contact me in the comments towards the top where it discusses my email and Facebook Messenger. Okay, so let's get into clarifying for the earth signs. What is this major transformation shift taking place for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Down that went. All major arcana, we have the death card, Scorpio energy, a transmutation. There's definitely a shift taking place, the ending of something, excuse me, for a new beginning. You are literally needing to follow your intuition with the High Priestess, Pisces energy. You're being led and guided. You're on the templed path. With the Hermit energy, Virgo, I feel like there's going to be a time where you go within and reflect to, if you haven't already, because that could be what causes this shift. But to figure out what you're passionate about, what drives you, Not what society thinks, not what family thinks, not what anybody else thinks, but you, yourself, and you. Get to know you on a deeper level to figure out what your wish fulfillment is. And in this card, he has the star, the wish fulfillment, his true north that he is looking at. Like he's following his passion, drive, and desire while walking his templed path. You could even have heightened gifts at this time, intuition, psychic abilities with the high priestess there. But there's a brand new passionate beginning taking place for you, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Lovers. What is the Lovers? Interesting. The Lovers is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Specifically, that's Capricorn energy. This being an earth reading, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this is possibly your energy. There also could be another earth sign involved, so take it how it resonates. But this is not only, this is definitely on your destined path. This is possibly a twin flame, definitely a soulmate. This is a very strong union coming in for you. And with the Hanged Man, I feel like this person is going to assist you in seeing things from a new perspective. With the Sun card, Leo energy, it is happiness, joy, success, abundance. Like that's the happiest card in the deck. There could also be family involved because underneath the Sun, I did see the 10 of Cups. What is the 8 of Air? That's interesting. I feel as though this is something that you've been lacking confidence, being fearful around. That could be the anxiety. We have the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. You're manifesting this shift for sure, this change, this transformation. But at a point, you could have been manifesting from that energy of fear, anxiety, self-imposed prison, like trapped in whatever situation you're in without seeing a way out, even though it's here, it's been here. You just had to release yourself from those thoughts, those feelings. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Pisces energy. That's good karma, things getting moving after a time of stagnancy towards that 2 of Wands. Interesting. That's in the underlying energy, that journey. I feel like you've been afraid to take the trip, or especially with the Wheel of Fortune, it talks about things moving suddenly along with the Tower card. It feels as though you've almost been attempting to prevent a shift or change for a time out of fear. Maybe you innately knew that you had a soulmate coming in with the Lovers. I know it sounds silly because people are like, oh no, I want my soulmate. I want this, I want that. But sometimes change can literally shift that energy to, yeah, it seems really good in my mind, but I don't want to have to do this all over again. What if I don't like them? Like there's too many questions. You could be dealing with a fire sign, specifically Sagittarius. This could be your soulmate. It is somebody who's very charismatic, passion-driven, success. They could be an entrepreneur. I definitely feel like this person is, also could be a Leo with the Strength card. That's somebody who's in their power. They're not giving their power away, but I feel like this person also makes you feel powerful. I heard guilty by association, but not in a negative sense, more or less like their energy almost envelops you in the respect of kind of giving you that confidence and that strength. And it's like a major energy shift. What is this 3 of Air? The 2 of Cups almost wanted to pop out, but it didn't. Yeah. 2 of Air, clarified by the moon, 3 of Air. That's the heartbreak, the moon energy, Pisces, Cancer. The Page of Pentacles, pages bring news. It could also be somebody who is younger than you. And the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I seriously feel like there was some situation in your life that was heartbreaking or is heartbreaking. Maybe you're still going through it. It's just not satisfying emotionally. You've had major fears of shifting or changing or moving or doing anything. And it feels like it's been a cycle that you've been repeating for some time. But this opportunity is coming in and it's a brand new emotional experience. I feel like for a time, you've almost been pushing that away, maybe without even realizing it, just by the mental acrobats you've been doing in your head from some past experience. What is the Balance card? Whoa. So that Balance card, divine timing, but again, I feel like it's doing things in moderation. And divine timing, I feel like you're going to be embodying that King of Swords energy. Or this King of Swords, the King of Swords could have been who put you in this energy to begin with. Specifically air energy, but it doesn't have to be an air sign. They could just embody this energy. This is specifically Gemini, but it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. However, again, the energy is somebody who speaks their mind, doesn't necessarily have a filter. They cut out people, places, and situations that they don't believe serve them. They can be very crass. They can be opinionated, very black and white. It could have come across as somewhat emotionally, I don't know, icky. Like, I don't know how else to put that. I feel like that's what put you up in your head. Some past situation. But in the divine timing, again, and in moderation, I feel like you're shifting out of that Eight of Swords. I feel like you're coming out of that self-imposed prison, that way of thinking, the dogged way of how things happened in the past is no reflection on anybody new coming into your life. And we have the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're getting clarity. And the Ace of Swords is a new way of thinking, believing. It's really a new cycle, getting rid of that old garbage that you... Beliefs are just thoughts that we continuously think. And so if at some point somebody hurt you and you're like, oh, men or women are the root of, all evil, and the good ones are all taken, and you just continuously say all this crap, you continuously receive that. Whatever it is that you're putting out there, I feel like you're gaining clarity on that. You're shifting out of that. You're coming out of that self-imposed prison. You're definitely walking your templed path. Somebody is coming in for you. It's a soulmate connection. It's going to kind of shake your world up a bit, but I feel like it's in a good way. It's going to push you out of that comfort zone. You do have a journey, which we're about to clarify, and there's some anxiety. Anxiety's okay. Just don't wallow in that energy. Start getting excited, get anxious, like, yes, it's coming, as opposed to, What is the Two of Fire? One more, please. The Two of Fire is being clarified by the King of Wands. That's that King of Wands. Again, you could be dealing with a fire sign. That could be the soulmate connection, the official person, the main male. The Eight of Wands. This is coming in quick. This opportunity, this shift. That could be causing the anxiety, the anxious energy. With the Five of Wands, I feel like it could be a smidgy chaotic for a minute, because if this is happening super ultra quick, it might feel a little bit unnerving, hence the anxiety. But I definitely feel like you will push through that. We have the Page of Cups. This person has to be the soulmate. They're coming in and offering their cup of love. With the Two of Wands and an opportunity to move in a brand new direction. Wheel of Fortune. It's Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Again, this is karma. This is destiny coming in for you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you have a soulmate coming in for you. It is going to heal some past wound pertaining to your love energy. Some mental thing that you've been replaying over and over again. I'm going to read your well-being card before I move on. All right. Earth signs. Through the corridor of my joy is the pathway to my desire. Most say, when I get that, I will be joyful. But you must be joyful first. You must start with the determination that I will not settle for less than feeling good. More or less what that's saying is, in order to receive good, you have to feel good to begin with. In order to receive that good relationship, you have to feel like that is coming in and not dampen it by past experiences. So let's move on to the air energy at 2105. Oh, good. I don't know. Do you know the soulmate already? It looked like it was a fire sign. It didn't specify whether you already knew this person or not. It just showed that there was somebody on your templed path. Could be an official person that either introduces you to this person and or they are an official person. So again, thinking about like what that would mean to you. Official people can be all sorts of different things. Like, you know, it could be a police officer, a soldier, a professor, a guru, somebody who holds an official title. Oh, that's so sweet. No, you cannot. I appreciate you though. My husband might get a little bit upset about that. All right, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Thank you for being patient while I shuffle. I feel like I just shuffled these. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or cross watch for somebody you're dealing with. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. We're on air signs. We just finished earth signs. So air, again, this is the good stuff coming to you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, only the good stuff. Fire signs are going to be last. So I'm on air. I have water to go, and then I'll be on fire. But there's timestamps if you can't stick around. There will be timestamps, I should say, when I'm finished with the live. Okay, I guess that one's coming out too. All righty. I gotta take a sip. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have the energy of envy, and it's pertaining to great fortune. So number 20 and number 26. I feel like this is somebody else's envy towards you. There could the good stuff, because it's the good stuff coming to you. Therefore, I would deem that as somebody else's energy of being envious towards great fortune. Now, great fortune is in the eye of the beholder. You can feel very fortunate for having an amazing family, an amazing career, friends. Fortune is, yes, it can be ducats as well, your little ducats, your pennies, nickels, dimes, you know, whatever, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But it feels like somebody is on the outskirts looking in at you. Now, mind you, this person probably has plenty that they can be happy for, but instead they're focused on you and envy, jealousy. Not a great energy to be in, but it is what it is. It goes to show that maybe whatever energy you're putting off, that somebody is taking notice of it. We do have the 7 of air. So the 7 of air, in each deck, it kind of gives well, that's not true. So the actual meaning is like strategy. But a lot of people say it's lying or stealing or thieving or somebody who's being a little bit deceptive. In this case, it feels more like there's something pertaining to it almost feels like an energy of escape. And that's interesting because I've never received that before. But if you look at this person is taking the swords and running from the group that could possibly harm them, which is strategy. But it almost feels like removing yourself from whomever this is. If it's more than one person, it could be a group of people. I'm sure at some point in your life, maybe not now, and maybe you never have, but most people have been in a situation where there's a group of people who don't even know you necessarily, but they may talk bad about you or not like you because of jealousy or envy. But you can almost pick up on their energy when you come into a room. I feel like that's what you're moving away from. People, places, and situations that are in that energy. And frankly, you could have been part of that energy as well. But I feel like you're definitely shifting away from those people. And if you were in that energy, you're shifting out of it as well. We have the 6 of earth. This is all about, I heard a surprising windfall. So with that great fortune, you could actually be receiving some kind of fortune, some kind of, they say it's a gift from the universe, but I feel like it's a shift in your energy that calls it in. So it's almost like a gift from yourself. We do have a Knight of Water. There's somebody coming in to flirt, to romanticize you, to ask you out on a date. With the 7 of Fire, that's kind of defensive energy. Are you being defensive towards this person that's wanting to come in and offer you love? Thank goodness we're clarifying, because it feels like, it kind of feels like you're literally focusing on what's positive in your life, which is creating more abundance for you, walking away from people, places, situations, energies that just are envious, jealous, not good groups to necessarily be around. There is an opportunity for romance to come in, but it could even be maybe this person just isn't, maybe they're part of that group. We'll clarify, because I feel defensive energy, a feeling of needing to defend yourself from this energy. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface, we have Angel of Strength, pertaining to a courtship. Well, you're in your power. So is it that you're defensive towards this person in the respect of not wanting to take on their energy, or kind of keep a nice, healthy barrier? We'll find out. We have the Empress energy, Taurus, Libra. This is a fertile time. For some of you, that could be childbirthing. For others, it is all about giving birth to your dreams, abundance, prosperity, joy, new beginnings. It is creativity. Beautiful energy. So air signs, let's do some clarifying so we can find out what some of this is that's going on. What is the 7 of air? I just realized your name says, haha, you tried. I like it. I dig it. I definitely dig it. What is the 7 of air? Gaining a new perspective. Pisces energy brings in that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is Pisces, Sagittarius, and the 3 of Cups. A new, something to celebrate, but then also a soul tribe. I definitely feel like you're moving away from whatever this energy is. Because this energy is in your energetic field, it's in your reading, it definitely either is people very close to you and or an energy that you also were sat in for a time. I heard birds of a feather, so it's entirely possible that you found yourself sitting in that energy and you were like, no, this is not how I call in my abundance. This is not healthy. You're gaining a new perspective on this group, this energy. But I definitely feel like there's other people involved. I don't think it was just you sat in this energy. I think there were people that you were surrounded with. And the Wheel of Fortune, once we get that new perspective and we make that choice to move away energetically, you don't have to cut off ties with these people. It's an energetic shift from within in order to shift your external. All of a sudden, things start coming in for you. And it's something to celebrate and be joyful about, but also it is possibly even calling in a new soul tribe. When we raise our vibration and shift out of energy like this, 2 things or one of 2 things happens. The people that we used to surround ourselves with are either going to rise to our energy and no longer be in that energy, or they're going to move out of our energetic field because we're no longer a match. So definitely be prepared for some people to leave your environment. I just did Capricorn. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you. Give props to Leanne, my moderator. She's freaking awesome sauce. She handles all the heavy lifting. She's like my bouncer. Who works in the forest with dwarfs. I'm so sorry. Came out of nowhere. Leanna came out of nowhere. Okay. Air signs. The 6 of Earth is being clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. Oh, okay. So I feel like there is definitely good coming to you. Some form of abundance, some form of unexpected inflow of abundance. I feel like it's pertaining to something that you've held on to, and what it is that you've been holding on to is that Queen of Swords energy, specifically Libra, but it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And that is somebody who is diplomatic, kind. They're willing to hear what people have to say, but they have complete clarity. I feel like you gained that clarity when you saw a new perspective, and they're willing to cut out people, places, and situations that don't serve them. Hence energies, things of that nature. That's what's calling in your good fortune. You're holding on to your power and turning your back on what was and moving forward towards a new endeavor, a new world view. We have the Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely finances coming in for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is the King of Water? King of, or not King, the Knight, excuse me, the Knight of Water. Maybe that's why you're a little defensive, because they're not a king. I don't know. We'll see. Well, isn't that interesting? Whoever this person is for you, the reason you're a little bit standoffish is because they're not a wish fulfillment. They also could be a little emotionally void, like maybe they don't show their emotions. They're not super lovey. It also feels like this doesn't necessarily pertain to love. And they might not even be single. So definitely not a wish fulfillment, whoever this person is. They could be maybe coming in because of your finances. This is the 10 of Pentacles. And there's some form of recognition. Maybe they're recognizing you or you're being recognized. Maybe that's part of your great fortune coming in. But this person who's coming in, it could even be like a lack of balance in a current relationship, frankly. But I feel like the person that's coming in is not your wish fulfillment. There's something that I feel like they're looking towards, and it's your ducats, your 10 of Pentacles. Your security, your stability, and to be recognized, or maybe you're even have some form of fame or acclaim or something coming towards you. I feel like they're coming in for all the wrong reasons, but you're prepared. Interesting. I feel like that's definitely not the courtship. Well, we'll have to figure out what that is. Oh, there you are again. Putting up the barriers. Yeah. This page is coming in, somebody younger, possibly emotionally immature, and you're not having it. You don't want it. You're not taking whatever they're laying down. You're not picking it up, because I feel like you're waiting for your Empress energy. Male, female, not gender specific, but that could be a person that you're waiting for to come in for you, is that Empress energy. That could be the courtship. But I definitely feel like you're putting the brakes on this person coming in. I feel like they have, I wouldn't even say ulterior motives. I just don't think that their motives, they could be part of that previous envious group of people that just want a piece of your pie. Okay, we have the Angel of Strength and courtship with the Empress. What's the Empress? I guess I should do it over here so that I don't fling cards around. Yeah, the person that's coming in for you has their own ducats. The person that's coming in is, with the Page of Swords, there's truth, honesty, clear-cut communication. They also could have had their eye on you. It's a King of Pentacles, which is specifically Gemini, but it's, no, it's not. It's, excuse me, Virgo, but it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could be any one of those, or somebody who just embodies this. This is somebody who already has their own stability, security, their own ducats. They're not literally trying to take yours. And then we have a Knight of Pentacles, who is not a page. This is a knight. This is somebody who takes their time. They move in slowly. They're faithful and loyal. And they're coming in to offer you something, possibly the courtship. But again, they take their time. They move slow. They're sure of themselves. There's no flying in haphazardly. Like, this person's already had their eye on you to some extent. They've done their research. They don't jump into things willy-nilly. This is somebody who, again, now I'm getting the song, I am a knight who will fight for your honor. I am the hero you've been dreaming of. We'll live together knowing. Okay, I don't need to sing the whole thing. That's enough to Google it if you don't know what song it is. So yes, there's major shifts and changes taking place in your life. I definitely feel like you're moving away from energies that are toxic at best. And you are having a person come in who is an earth sign, who is grounded, stable, and like a knight. And somebody who's honest, trustworthy, and not going to, they're not coming in for the wrong reasons. Brand new beginnings taking place. Okay. My happiness is my greatest gift to others. Remember how I was saying your energy is either going to repel people or bring them in or up to your level? Selfishly, seek joy, because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you are in your joy, you have nothing to give anyway. So that which you are is what you receive in return. I feel like that's the simplest way to put it. 4056. We are moving on to lay water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. You are tough, man. Oh, Glory of Love. I don't know who sings it, but yes, that is the song. Good night, Jose Plaza. Who's on the hater comments? Did something happen? Did I miss something from Pluto? Did you delete Pluto? Yes, you did. They were being naughty, and my bouncer had to like come in WWF style. Oh, thank you. Is that Eli? Did I say that right? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Also, I'd be careful because if Leanne doesn't get you, she's got a mean mamma jamma looking cat that like its claws are sharp. I seen it. I seen it. Peter Cetera. That sounds so familiar, but like, I don't know. Was he like a one-hit wonder? Or am I just so far removed from the 80s that I don't know. Okay. Water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let me take a sippy poo. Oh, was it 90s? I guess that makes more sense. 80s? I don't know. Okay. Water. Good stuff. Only the good stuff. I don't want to hear anything else. We're all about the good stuff tonight. Ugh, get that card out of there. Thank you, Big Fred. And Vicky. I feel like you were both right. Interesting. I want a do-over. As a Pisces sun, I want a do-over. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding-ish, kind of, a little bit. A little bit. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Hokely dokely. Here of Chicago, and then he went on his own. And interesting. Now I'm gonna have to listen to that song when we get done here. Okay. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Overall energy, number 22, yin. not yang because it's in the upright. So yin, this is in like a going within. It is a spiritual winter. It's a time to go within, not take action, you know, go within, get back into your spiritual self. It is actually winter here in the United States anyways. And so it makes quite a bit of sense that you just want to kind of cozy on up with your own energy and, you know, meditate. We have courthouse in the reverse. And I find that interesting because there's possibly some kind of issue pertaining to court matters that are resolving for you. I mean, court matters can be a lot of different things. It could literally be, well, maybe there's a legal situation that you no longer have to concern yourself with. Maybe it's pertaining to taxes. Maybe it's pertaining to a wedding. Maybe you've called it off. Maybe it's a divorce. Maybe you've called that off. There's something that's no longer taking place, and there's an internal shift. It's like a spiritual winter. It's going within. You could be having another, I say another because we have a lot of spiritual awakenings throughout our life. It's not necessarily just one and done. But you could be really going within and having some kind of growing, spiritually growing experience. And again, the courthouse in the reverse feels like there's some matter that resolved itself or is not even going to be brought up. I heard not prosecuted. I have no idea. Take it how it resonates. Maybe this isn't your reading. Watch your other placement. I know, because I'm going to, because I have no idea what that's about. Well, it's not a divorce, I don't believe, because we have the Ace of Water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a brand new emotional beginning. Well, it still could be, because an emotional beginning, it could be a new love offering, a renewing of a love offering. It's also a major awakening to psychic abilities. So spiritual winter. I'm just baffled by the courthouse in the reverse, but Spirit will let me know what the hell that's about here shortly. I'm not going to concern myself with it at the moment. Hi, Elizabeth. We have the 9 of Fire. So I like the 9 of Fire because that means the 10's coming, which means an end to a cycle of the baggage, of the shit that you've been carrying around, excuse my language, for far too long. People, places, situations, energies, like other people's energies, succubuses. I don't know what else to put it. Like people who maybe you've been giving your energy out to other people. That's all coming to an end. This is Chiron energy, the wounded warrior. For some of you, you could be transforming this into energies that are beneficial for you, where you would become the wounded healer. But there's definitely a new emotional experience taking place. I feel like you're coming to an end of a cycle where you're dropping an old paradigm, an old chunk of baggage that just is weight that doesn't need to be carried around. Then we have the 5 of Water. Interesting, because this is focusing on the negative, the emotional experiences that were less than satisfying for you. It is a need to forgive yourself and others, to let go, to not focus on them, because by focusing on the negative, you'll create more of that and miss out on these 2 other emotional opportunities. But I feel like that's what you've been doing. I feel like that's past energy. I feel like you're moving past all of that. Judgment. Something about judgment. Interesting. Thanks, Spirit. I'd like some more information besides just judgment. No longer judging, or there's no longer judgment, no longer prosecution. I don't even think it pertains to legal anything. For some of you, maybe, but I feel like it's passing judgment, or people passing judgment, or you passing judgment. Something to do with this. Being stuck in this energy, focusing on the negative, the woe is me. I feel like you're ending a cycle. And there's a brand new emotional experience, which again, if it's not new love in your life, although it could actually be a heightening of your psychic abilities, your gifts. You are water energy, kind of goes hand in hand here. And then we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Victory, success, and movement forward. Victory and success and movement forward from what? This crap. There's definitely a cycle that you've been holding on to, emotional ickiness that you've needed to forgive yourself and others and let it go and move on. And I feel like that's in part allowing you to release the burdens. I still also feel as though you could be turning all of that into an ability to heal others, some form of gifts. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. We have envy. I shuffled my little heart out. You all seen me, but apparently there's envy in this underlying. Again, I don't feel like it's your energy. I feel like this is somebody external from you, because they're envious of something that you're changing, shifting. Well, what are you changing and shifting? You're going within to have another spiritual awakening during your spiritual winter. Yay, water signs. I feel like we go through a lot of those. You have a brand new emotional experience taking place, which means that you've let go of something. This is what you've let go of, the burdens you've been carrying around. You can't have the ace until you have the ending, the letting go. And it's victory, success, and movement forward for you. Who is this envious person? Could be an air sign, which is interesting because I feel like the airs just got that. And I know I'm not saying it was you, air signs. But this is specifically Gemini, but it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be any of those. If it's not specifically that sign, it just could be somebody who embodies that energy. I mean, look at this king. He kind of looks like bored and unsatisfied. This is somebody who's very black and white. They're very crass. They are going to be more analytical. They're going to speak their truth, but it's their truth. They can be very, they can be fair-minded and objective, but I also feel like this is somebody who would kind of word vomit all over something without even thinking that it's not really their place to speak on something. Like, it almost feels like somebody who could be maybe a negative Nilly. I feel like you're emotionally detaching from this person, whoever this person is to you with the Eight of Cups. Like, and I'm done. I'm done. I don't need somebody to, you know, let's say you come and you're like, oh my gosh, I have this great, you know, brilliant idea. And they're like, well, how's that ever going to work? How's that ever going to happen? You can't make that happen. That's ridiculous. Literally, like somebody who's crapping all over your dreams and desires. I feel like you're emotionally detaching from that person. That person could even be you. You could have been embodying that energy. Take it out, it resonates. That could be the judgment in reverse. But I feel like it might be somebody else. And that could be you no longer allowing that judgment to take place, or no longer listening to it. You're emotionally detaching. Like, I'm emotionally sovereign now. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't affect me. We have transformation, Aries, Scorpio energy. This is creating a major shift and change. And wise counsel, Taurus specifically. This, I feel like, is something that you're going to embody, because I keep feeling as though you are shifting into a wounded healer. And I don't like the word wounded really, but you're taking all that crap and you're using it to assist and heal others, because I feel like you've healed yourself. Again, psychic gifts off the chains coming in for you. For some of you, there could be a higher level of commitment relationship-wise, but I feel that this majorly is speaking about a major shift and change in your life, in your energy. Somebody's envious, somebody's jealous, somebody wants to put in their 2 cents because in essence, they don't want you to shift or change. And so maybe even subconsciously, they're kind of crapping all over your parade. And you're like, you don't get to affect me anymore. I'm pulling my energy in. I'm having my shift, my change, whether you like it or not. Your judgment no longer affects me. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm emotionally walking away, and I have victory and success. Let's get into the clarifications. Yeah, let's be appropriate. I totally missed all of it, thankfully. Sorry, Leanne, that you get to deal with that. You should have the controls to remove people. Oh, Leanne, I'm sorry, I forgot. I was going to make the changes that we discussed so that you didn't have to like babysit. It's really sad. Like, knock it off. Okay, clarifying. Not you, Leanne. Them knock it off. You're a rock star, Leanne. What is this Ace of Water? One more, please. Yeah, you can put them in timeout or whatever if you, I think you have the controls to do that. Yeah, I felt the spiritualness of this card, like gift-wise. We have the Ace of Wands, a brand new passionate beginning. So yes, it could be love as well. I'm not going to poo-poo all over that. But that's also magic to me. Aries, Leo, Sag, like magic. And to me, magic's like manifestation. It is not necessarily not like witchy stuff, although I've been called a witch, so to each their own, whatever. I mean like spiritual magic, like things like clairs and telepathy, things of that nature. But also, I would love to point out that this is the Ace of Wands after, so that is that closing out. We have the Sun card, Leo energy. Not only is this illumination, but it's creativity, joy, happiness, success. It's the happiest card in the deck. What is it illuminating? Your spiritual gifts. Just gonna throw that out there. Pisces energy specifically, but this is the High Priestess energy, and it is all about your psychic gifts. What is the Nine of, I feel like I don't even care to clarify the Nine of Wands, but okay. Interesting, I'm getting the song, I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I don't know if I'm in perfect harmony, but so that Nine of Wands is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Whatever you're moving through, it's been a slow process. And it's definitely pertaining to relationship. Specifically, it could be a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, some kind of burdens or something pertaining to that. If it's not necessarily that, it could be the energy, which would be like your stability, your groundedness. And water signs are notorious for not necessarily being grounded. So I definitely feel like it pertains to relationships and stability, security, groundedness. But for some, it also, adding on to that, could be an earth energy. But this has been something that you've been moving through very slowly. It's been stressful. For some of you, it could have been nightmares, fear, anxiety, sleepless nights. It's been a long, slow burn for sure. What is the Five of Water? Oh, I don't know which order that came out in. I think it was like that. So I feel like there's been a focus again on the negative and looking at the things that went wrong instead of being grateful for the experience. Like, perspective is a huge thing. The way you perceive something can shift your vibration incredibly in minutes. Therefore, focusing on the negative is going to create more negative. But we have the Empress in the reverse. Well, there was a lack of the ability to give birth to your dreams. For some of you, even having children, you've been lacking in creativity, joy, happiness, success. By focusing on that, But it's interesting because then we have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant energy. I feel like you're crossing some threshold. Now, the Four of Wands, yes, it can be a celebration. Yes, it can be a marriage. Yes, it can be a union with a higher level of commitment. Taurus energy. I don't know if I just said that. The Empress in the reverse, by the way, is Taurus Libra. But it also pertains to the four pillars: safety, security, strength. It's like a rite of passage and a higher level of commitment to not necessarily a person, although yes, we can read it that way. But it's also a higher level of commitment to your spiritual practice, to your whomever you're becoming, which I believe is that. But definitely for others of you, there was a lack of joy, happiness, new beginnings, giving birth to your dreams, possibly in a union that was a higher level of commitment with an earth energy on a mundane level. What's the Chariot? The victory, the success, the movement forward. Oop. Yep, gaining a new perspective, Pisces energy. Shifting out of that negative nilly energy is what causes the victory, the success, the movement forward. With the Page of Pentacles, there's something coming in for you. It's interesting because I feel like what's coming in for you when you get that victory, success, and movement forward is that's what's coming in for you. Now, I know this is the good stuff, but I think you can handle this. But it's arguments, fighting, somebody who wants to win at all costs, somebody who wants to keep you down. Again, I feel like you already are aware of this and you're going to emotionally walk away. You have victory, success when you get that new perspective. And again, this person's going to come in. They're envious. They're jealous. They don't want to see you succeed. But never fear, you are going to, I don't need to pick all those up yet. What am I doing? Let's get to the underlying because we have a gaggle of cards to clarify in the underlying. Again, we have that envy because you're changing, you're shifting. There's major shifts and transformations taking place in somebody, be it friend, family. I heard Nosy McNoserson. Maybe it's somebody that just like spies on you from afar, like watches your your social media or something. It just feels like somebody who just doesn't want you to succeed. Okay, who is this person? This King of Air. Yep. Ooh, really? This King of Air is being clarified by the Fool in the reverse. Again, it's somebody who doesn't want you to move forward. Someone who doesn't want you to begin a new cycle. Aries, Aquarius energy. We have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this person could even be a fire energy, Aries specifically. It's interesting because they don't want you to move forward. It could be an earth sign, an air sign. It could be more than one person. But we have the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy. They're needing to gain a new perspective. But will they? Who the hell knows? And who cares? Because you are moving in a new direction. Also, I feel like you have complete clarity on who or what this person is. Yeah. What happens when you emotionally detach from this person. And emotionally detached, again, doesn't mean that you have to like remove them from your life. It means that you are emotionally sovereign. You don't care what their opinion is. It doesn't trigger you. It doesn't bother you. You have compassion for them and see them for, you know, okay, well, they're entitled to their opinion or however they feel. Or maybe you're able to see that this person just is energetically kind of in the dumpies. Oh, thank you, Jacob. But energetically, you're like, no, I don't need your energy. I'm good. I'm good. With the Wheel of Fortune, when you energetically walk away, things get moving in your favor. This is the karmic wheel. And you can do it in a nice way. You don't have to be like a dick about it. You can literally just say nothing and just energetically not be bothered. But there's something moving after a time of stagnancy. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. You're taking your power back when you emotionally detach from this person. With the Chariot, Cancer energy, victory, success, and movement forward. And then I'm just going to throw this one out there. Wish fulfillment and the Nine of Cups, emotional sovereignty. You went from the 8 where, or I guess I would even say 7, like holding on, to the 8, I'm done. I want no part of this energy, to the 9. Okay, two more cards to clarify for water energy. Transformation. Well, isn't that just a kicker? I don't know where to put that. I'm running out of room here. So it's interesting because transformation is the Tower card, Scorpio, Aries, and it's being clarified by the Tower card. That doubles down on the energy. A major shift and change takes place when you emotionally detach from these people. When you emotionally detach from the energy of lack and burdens and whatever it is that you've moved through pertaining to either an earth sign or your emotional stability and security, something very big. There's a spiritual shift taking place within you. Again, transformation out of nowhere. It's just kind of like, bam, here it is. With the 6 of Pentacles, not only is that yet another gift coming in for you, I feel like you have a plethora of gifts, shifts, and changes. It's possibly a windfall, abundance of some sort coming through, but it's also balance. And what do we no longer have? The 5 of Wands are in the reverse. There's no more chaos. There's no more giving your energy to other people or giving anything to anybody else. And not in an icky, mean way, but like, no, I'm no longer going to feed into any of this. It's not mine. It's not mine to concern myself with. What is the wise counselor? I feel like that's you, frankly. Well, it could be. I've got 2 ways of reading this. The wise counselor, a higher level of commitment. We have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is putting your creativity and into work and creating something beautiful that you enjoy, which again could pertain to your spiritual gifts. It also talks about a collaboration. Now, we have a Queen of Pentacles, specifically Capricorn energy, and a Queen of Cups. The 2 ways that I can read this is that you're going to collaborate with another person and then join into a higher level of commitment, whether it's work, love, take it how it resonates. The other way that I'm seeing this is that you're the water energy and you're the earth energy. Excuse me. You have a higher level of commitment for your craft and you have gained what you didn't have before, which is you're grounded, stable, secure, and emotionally in your sovereign. Like you've got it all. You are embodying both energies is also how I'm reading that. I should say the Queen of Cups is specifically Cancer, but it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, holy bananas. water signs. That is a whole lot. You're definitely emotionally detaching from energy or energies that don't serve you, people that don't want you to leave their energetic field. You're also healing not only some emotional wound, but some kind of baggage that you've been carrying around for far too long. Major shifts and changes are taking place. You've got a lot of wish fulfillment, and well, I don't know if I saw wish fulfillment as much as I saw windfalls and prosperity coming through for you. I don't know where those went. And your well-being card. No one else needs to know this. Ooh, I like this one already, I can tell. It is not necessary for even one other person to understand these laws of the universe. For you are the attractor of your experience, just you. So, law of attraction, as within, so without. That which you focus on, you perpetuate. The energy that you hold, your paradigm that you're sat in for the majority of the time is what you are creating from. That is also what is, that energy is what is created from your beliefs and what you focus on, what you pay attention to, you perpetuate. So it's not important for everybody else to understand the law of attraction as long as you understand it, because you're not shifting anything for them. You're shifting everything for you. Okay. Moving on to the fire signs at 7137, I'm going to say 7137. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the final one. We have done earth, air, water. We are on fire. If you have a super chat question, there is a $5 minimum, one question per super chat. Also, feel free to just super chat or super thanks me because I'm awesome sauce. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Finally. Oh, now I'm getting that song. I think that's why I even said finally. Finally, it is happening. Is it for me or to me right in front of my... I don't know, and I just can't deny it. Finally. And I just cannot hide it or fight it, or I don't know. I don't know. It's like a hippity, it's one of those hippity hop songs. Again, probably from, I don't know, the 90s, the early 2000s. I don't even know who sings it. And I don't even know if I have the words correct. I can only give you what I'm given. Okay. Oh, I was picking up the crystal with that one. It's like a woman. And it's, finally, it has happened to me. I don't know all the words. And I just can't deny it, or I don't know. And I just can't, I don't know if it's deny it, hide it. I don't know. That should have given it away. You're welcome. That's my professional singing voice. Just saying. Okay. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Did that one flip? Yes. We're taking it. Yes, right? Is it right in front of me? Like, whatever. Yes, that's it. That's the one. Finally, you come along. The way I feel about you, it just, I think it can't be wrong. I don't know. There's only one song I sing decent in karaoke, and that is Nancy Sinatra, These Boots. And again, that's decent, but that's like, she's mainly talking through the whole thing. Thank you, Vicky. I'm surprised that you got that from my singing. Whatever. If Spirit didn't give me songs to sing, then I wouldn't sing. I get a lot of my channeled messages through songs. So this is meant to be the good stuff. So far, ugh. So I gotta move those. All right. I need to take a sip. I love music too. I just wish that if Spirit was going to channel through music, that I would have been given like the voice of an angel. You know what I mean? Like that'd be way nicer, so that when I was like belting it out, it sounded pleasurable to listen to. But, you know, who am I? Okay. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Overall energy, you have number 45, man holding a heart. Well, this could be your energy or somebody who is coming in for you, but it's pertaining to number 35, pathway, and number 26, great fortune. What I love about the pathway card is the butterflies, which makes me feel like this is a transformational, because butterflies are all about change and transformation. So whatever this energy is transformational, and it's bringing you to great fortune. And again, great fortune, yes, it's finances, it's abundance, whatever. It's so much more than that. To be fortunate or feel fortunate can be in so many aspects of your life. And wouldn't you love to have it in every aspect? Like, I have great fortune in love. I have great fortune in friends. I have great fortune in the area I live in with the community. Like, great fortune is all about everything in life, not just your ducats, because people can have ducats and be miserable. Anyways, so now that I got off that tangent, I'd actually rather just stay there because we're going to get into some spicy stuff here. We have the 5 of air. This is conflict. Is it mental conflict within yourself? Making unwise choices, overthinking, overanalyzing, listening to that ego, lack of integrity. It's talking crap. It's all sorts of things. And it could also be the people that you surround yourself with, because normally when we're sat in an energy, we attract people that, you know, run in that same energetic circle. That's why if you want to change your life, you don't change the external crap, you change the internal crap. And that will change automatically the external crap. So again, there's arguing, fighting, conflict. Again, it could be mental, also with people around you, crap talking, people who lack integrity, you lacking integrity, questionable motives in life in general. Then we have the 9 of air. So we're moving up the scales. We went from the 5 to the 9. This is unfounded fear. This is overthinking, overanalyzing, anxiety, nightmares. It is self-fulfilling prophecies. That which you believe is what you create. A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. You can shift your beliefs, which would shift your reality. But this is a long-standing, we're going from the 5 to the 9. That's weird. I just got Dolly Parton's working 9 to 5. What I do love to see, finally, because this is the good stuff, not the crap stuff, the 10 of swords. You went from the 5 to the 9 to the 10. And frankly, I don't think you went through it that quick. This could be years that this has been taking place. But this is the end of a situation, and it finally brings relief. And the situation pertains, it's air energy, it's your mind, it's your thoughts, it's your beliefs. There's a cycle finally coming to an end, something that I feel like it's going to bring great relief, because we have a person that's coming in holding a heart, with a transformative pathway and great fortune, like huge. And wait till we get to the underlying energy. So I feel like the good stuff that's coming to you is that you're finally moving past an old way of thinking, believing, which in turn is creating. This is life changing. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 32, door to spirit. And it's pertaining to number 17, gift. Woot woot. I feel like you're definitely on a spiritual path. I feel like you're shifting, being more open to spirit as well. The gift itself could be not only this shift and change, but you could also be having heightened spiritual gifts at this time as well. Beautiful, beautiful energy. We have, let's move that down a smidgy because I somehow pulled a gaggle of cards yet again. The ego. And this is the devil card, Capricorn energy. Why I like this card in this specific deck is it's the only one I've come across where spirit is coming in, that door to spirit, you've opened up that door, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you started meditating. Maybe you started channeling. Maybe you just started getting in touch. For some of you, it could be religious. Maybe you're going to church or praying or whatever it is. You've opened the door. Whereas I feel for many years, it's been pretty difficult for spirit to come in and speak to you or be there for you. Not to say that they weren't there. I just feel like you had a lot going on. But the ego, spirit comes in and breaks the chains that are binding this person, which means that they're releasing the illusion of being trapped. They're taking accountability for where they've been, and they're getting out of it. For some of you, this is even releasing addictive behaviors or habits. I mean, the mental stuff in itself could be addictive behaviors and habits, but it also could be, you know, drugs, alcohol, you name it. There's a lot. It's shadow energy. We all have it. It's just whether or not we so choose to swim in the shadow energies. Following ego, we have the 8 of air. Again, I like this card because it depicts her releasing herself, removing from the self-imposed prison. She's taking the blindfold off. She's opening the door. She's coming on out. Then we have the 8 of wands. Well, this is fast-moving energy, unexpected events, changes, something coming in from out of nowhere. And what is it? It's the Emperor. So the Emperor, Aries energy specifically, but, well, no, that's just it. It's Aries. There is no Aries, Leo, Sag. But you could be, as a fire sign, any sign, and you can be any sign and embody this energy. This is going to be somebody who is embodying all 4 kings. It's the energy of somebody who has mastered all 4 kings in the respect of, not on a spiritual level, but on an earthly level. So they've got the logic, they've got the emotions, they've got the pentacles, they've got the passion, drive, and desire. It's somebody who is structured, disciplined, they're a leader, they're in charge, they're in control. So is this somebody that's coming in for you who embodies that? Or is it you finally leveling up and embodying that powerful energy? Embodying the energy of somebody who is logical, grounded, stable, successful. It's somebody who's in control, in charge, the boss. I don't know. Let's start clarifying. Let us get into lay clarifying. Huh, maybe I will. Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. I don't know. I'll check it out. What is the Five of Air? I almost don't want to like clarify all of these air ones because it's like crummy. Like, it's like crummy energy. We'll stick with 2 for now. The Five of Air, that conflict, the unwise choices, the arguing, the Five of Air. We have the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. There's something that fell apart from that energy. Something that was never built on a steady foundation. And what was it? It was a higher level of commitment. Even could have been your commitment to your higher spiritual practices. And it's interesting because we have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Normally talks about victory, success, and movement forward. I definitely feel like with this energy, the leaving it behind is going to create victory, success, and movement forward. But I feel as though for a time you were stuck in this energy and it was causing, I heard cataclysm. So a really tough time. And I feel like there was a break or a lack in that spiritual connection. Oh, that was the door squeaked. I don't know if that got picked up on camera, but on your end. So not like spirit was there the whole time. It's just that you weren't connected. But I feel like moving out of that energy, moving away from that energy is going to create yet another shift and change and a higher level of commitment towards that spiritual energy. That 9 of Air, that fear, anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, overanalyzing. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries energy specifically, but for the purpose of this reading, it is fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's something from your past or a past life. There's possibly a person who's come back around, but it also could pertain to your childhood. And there was a choice that needed to be made. I feel like, again, you're blindfolded, you're trying to figure out, but this is somebody who is either unwilling or unable to make a choice. There's something that is keeping it stuck and stagnant. You're in the cycle of fear, anxiety, worst case scenario, what if, and like, what if I make the wrong choice? You know, what if? It's rough energy. What's the 10 of Air? So the 10 of Air is being clarified. Again, that's the energy of finally moving out of that air energy, finally letting it go, moving into a new cycle. We have the 7 of Wands. I feel like you're at this point now defending yourself from other energies. It's almost like that step in the direction of becoming emotionally sovereign, where you're no longer absorbing other people's energies, maybe other people's anger, frustration, whatever. But there's another step that needs to be taken in here. It's to make sure that you're not just on the defensive and like, oh, I don't want that energy, but to know that you're calling certain energies into yourself from the vibration that you're sat in. So more focusing on your vibration will eventually, these energies won't be this anymore. We do have a wish fulfillment coming in, Aquarius energy, and the Hermit. So you need to figure out what it is that your wish fulfillment truly is. And I feel like for some of you, you could have been, in essence, pushing it away. And I feel like pushing it away from this energy. overthinking, overanalyzing, all this up in your head, trying to do things from not really a place of integrity. I feel like you could have been keeping that at bay. I also feel like you could have been keeping your door to spirit at bay, as I said. But with the Hermit energy, I feel like you're finally taking that time to go within, to figure out what you're passionate, driven towards, and what your wish fulfillment is. And to actually take the steps to move in that direction, which I feel like you're doing, because in the underlying energy, well, you also have the Ten of Swords, so that's done. But let's get into the underlying energy with the door to spirit and the gift. I feel like you're walking a very transformative pathway. Ugh, pick it up. Okay. So the ego, the devil card, the fear of, well, not even the fear. It's addictive behaviors, conditioning. It is illusions. It is self-deception. It's shadow energy. Is being clarified by the moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. This is fear. What's driving your ego? Fear. The Five of Swords. That's that energy, that anger, that fighting, that arguing, that lack of integrity. And then we have a King of Pentacles. Interesting, because the King of Pentacles is specifically Gemini energy, but it's Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. No. Capricorn. No. Good Lord. It's Virgo energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Are you dealing with a Gemini? Maybe that's who it is. I'm sorry. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Specifically Virgo. Don't know why Gemini had to pop in there. Apparently Gemini wanted to be part of the show. Maybe if you have Gemini in you, this is you. But this is somebody who is grounded, stable. And frankly, it's interesting because the ego, the devil card, is Capricorn energy. But I feel like this is, I feel like whatever was lacking in integrity, the fear, the lacking of integrity, could have been pertaining to doing something for the wrong reasons, like being grounded or stable. It could even be that maybe you were, in the Rider-Waite tarot, the devil card has two people in the card. It's almost like the Lovers card, but like devil energy chained together. I feel like I should show that some point because I use that a lot. They play off each other for me anyway. This could have been a karmic situation with this person, but it could also be pertaining to grounded stability, doing things for that purpose, as opposed to, I heard leech. Maybe you're a leech, but you're breaking free from that energy. So yay, this is the good stuff, right? But it could be somebody who wallowed in that energy with you, somebody in your environment. What's the Eight of Air? God, I just want to get out of this air energy. Although, again, the 8 is you getting out of that. You're releasing it. You're letting it go. The 8 of Air is being clarified by the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, getting out of that lack mindset, that fear, that anxiety, removing yourself is going to bring in some kind of opportunity, possibly with a Cancer energy, Queen of Cups, that's Cancer specifically, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with an Ace of Cups, a brand new emotional beginning, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, water energy, but it also could pertain to the energy, which is somebody who's highly intuitive, psychic, passionate, loving, kind. They feel things very deeply on a very strong energetic level. This also could pertain to you finally giving a gift, giving the gift of love. maybe self-love as well. But I definitely feel like getting out of that lack mindself, that lacking in self-confidence, that fear, that helpless me, woe is me, victim victor energy, getting away from the ego energy specifically is calling in a romantic situation, a brand new emotional opportunity. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although if you do recall, it is. But I definitely feel like there's some kind of emotional situation healing taking place when it comes to your emotions. What is the 8 of fire? Yeah, then maybe you're the reason that I keep calling the earth sign a Gemini. I don't believe in accidents or coincidences. So when something gets spotted out of my mouth, I feel like it was meant for somebody for sure. Okay. What is coming in like a rocket ship? Libra energy, justice, balance, coming into balance. Ace of Swords, a brand new, you are done. You are, stick a fork in you. You are done with this cycle, this repetitive overthinking, overanalyzing, shadowy energy, self-imposed prison. Why? Because you have clarity, truth, and honesty coming in. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. With Lay Hermit, Virgo energy. I thought, oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, the Virgo energy, the Hermit card. It is, again, going in, taking a spiritual approach, getting more into your passion, your dreams, your desires, your emotional sovereignty, not even concerning yourself with all these fears and doubts anymore. Like, who cares? I'm just going to be happy. I'm just going to be happy with who I am, what I am, where I am, how I am, and everything else is going to work its own self out. I don't need to worry about it. No more. That's what I would do if I was in your physical shoes. Just saying. No pressure. No pressure. Especially not to the fire signs. All right, Emperor. One more. Is my sister in the chat? Because I swear when she's in the chat and she's a fire sign, I always get far more freaking cards than I am meant to. I feel like she energetically forces cards. Okay. Emperor, Aries energy. We don't know if this is you specifically bossing up or if this is somebody coming in for you. So again, you're going to have to take that how it resonates. This is somebody who's logical, somebody who embodies all 4 kings, somebody who is in a place of power. It's the energy of success, possibly a boss, could be an entrepreneur. So if that's your energy or you are like, yep, that's going to be me, then that's it. Take what resonates. Oh, Leo Lion. I love Leo Lion. Oh, Vicky, I forgot about the Gemini. I was responding to, I don't even know how to pronounce Jan, the person above you in the chat. Okay. Emperor. Lots of emotional opportunities, lots of possibilities. Almost feels like dreams being turned into reality. With the 4 of Pentacles, this feels like you're holding on to a brand new beginning, a brand new structure, like rebuilding, if that makes sense. The Tower card, it's so funny that I said that because it's like, oh, like I only have the Tower. Scorpio, Aries energy, major shift and change coming. Higher level of commitment with the Taurus. It's, hold on. I gotta look at this. Out. For some of you, I feel like you were holding on to some kind of illusion that is going to come crumbling down. For others, I feel like something's opening up with opportunities. You are building a brand new structure, something that is like a wish fulfillment, a dream of sorts. The Tower energy, a major shift and change coming in, definitely a higher level of commitment, possibly love, but it also, I feel like, pertains to your higher level of commitment, to your truth, to your internal spiritual self, to your spiritual badass. We have the 10 of Cups. Well, you also could have a higher level of commitment to your happiness, your emotional joy, your fulfillment, family, whatever the case may be, happily ever after. And the Devil card in the reverse, Capricorn energy. It's in the reverse. It's done. You've let it go. Whatever that toxic trait was, whatever that energy was, for some of you, you are overcoming major addictions, codependency issues. It's sky's the limit when it comes to shadow energy. But again, is this you and an emperor, or are you the emperor? That's what you need to figure out for your own self. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, if you were holding on to that, I feel like that's coming down. It's coming crumbling down. But I also feel like there is dreams turning into realities for you. But I feel like you're being more clear and logical in the respect of no longer being in this, I want to say, like, warped fucking energy. And there's no shame here. I've been through it. I went through the 13 steps to transformation that I created was created from the steps I took, from all the books I took, from all the things that I went through to shift my paradigm, to shift my reality, to change from this. And as far as spiritual awakenings and dark nights of the soul, yeah, I had a few. Lots of fun. Just saying. I wouldn't trade them for the world because it's made me who I am today. But so no shame. I just feel like there's major... you could have just gone through a dark night of the soul, a complete reawakening, phoenix rising, and all of that fun stuff. And yeah, during a dark night of the soul, sometimes we move away from spirit quite a bit because it's like, what in the actual F is happening in my life? But Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy, you do have some brand new emotional beginning coming in. And not only is it with another person, but I feel like spiritually, things are shifting. You're leaving a major cycle of doubt, lacking in self-confidence, addictive behaviors, overthinking, overanalyzing, and so much more. So that is good. That is definitely good. The leaving of all that, that is. To allow well-being, I must be in joy. Didn't I just read this one for somebody else? No, I guess I didn't. It's similar. In the same way, you cannot set your radio tuner to 98.6 and receive the songs playing on 101 FM. You must set your own vibrational tuner to one of well-being. Feelings of love, joy, passion, exhilaration. I don't know why I can't say that. Exhilaration, fun, interest, etc. are indications of your vibrational match to well-being. So getting out of that air energy of ugh, and moving into everything's good. Everything's always working out for me. I'm not going to stress. What has stress ever done but made things worse? What has overthinking, overanalyzing, manipulation, control, lying to myself, what has any of that ever done? Like, just, I'm done. I'm just going to let it go. Even for an hour, even for a day. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to, whatever. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this because it seems as though you're finally pushing your way through that crap. But yes, I'm changing the world. Amen. Oh, lovely, James. Okay. I do not see any super chatty questions, so I guess I will give it a moment here and then I will sign off. Don't forget, I am here on Friday to do the week ahead, the 15th through to the 21st, which, reminding me of the 15th, that is Sunday. That is when I am doing my full moon in Gemini, which happens to be on the 15th. Zoom, there'll be a clearing, cleansing taking place that I am doing. If you care to partake in that, it is $10 for members and $20 for non-members. You would know if you were a member, you would be a member of the extended group, gratitude group, and or the spiritual OnlyFans. Those members get it for $10. Everybody else, it's $20. It is a spiritual cleansing ritual for the full moon to release all that is no longer serving us. And also I will be going through the signs to tell you what you can expect from this full moon pertaining to your rising sign. Although you can check out your sun, moon, and all of the other ones as I read through them. So again, if that interests you, email me or Facebook message me, and I will give you the link on how to pay and the link, once you've paid, the link to the thingamaboober, the meeting. Good grief. And finally, I will say, lastly, that the 21st is right around the corner. It is literally next, not tomorrow, but the following Saturday. That is when the countdown to winter solstice, because the 21st is winter solstice, that's when the countdown to winter solstice ends. And after the 21st, so roughly exactly on the 22nd, readings are going back to their regular price. Personal readings with me are currently $30 for the countdown to winter solstice. That price will be changing. So if you're interested, again, email, it's in the comment section, also in the description box, and or Facebook message. And lastly, if you are interested in joining the extended group where you got all free access tonight for the extendeds, but in my monthly and mid-monthlies, to get the extendeds, you must join the extended group and or gratitude group membership. The extended group, it is $2.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. You not only get full access to all of the extendeds. It's not just one reading for the $3. It's all access. And then if you join the gratitude group, that has my 13 steps to transformation. It is a 13-week program that you move through. It's like a mini spiritual awakening, more gentle spiritual awakening. It is a major shift in your paradigm. It is life-changing. I know, I went through it. That's why I created it. And I did all the hard work by reading all of the books and going down millions of paths before I found what worked for me. Not only in the gratitude group do you get that, but you also get some law of attraction videos as well as full access to the extended readings, and that is $5.99. If you are interested in joining my OnlyFans, it is a spiritual OnlyFans. That is it. Spiritual, nothing else. No extras. What you get on that channel is the 13 steps to transformation and a lot of law of attraction videos. No tarot, no anything else. Just law of attraction videos and the 13 steps to transformation. So that is my plug for the evening. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I will see you on Friday. I go live on Fridays, every Friday at 6 p.m. I feel like I'm tongue-tied right now. I also go live pretty much every Wednesday at 6 p.m. So I will see you all on the next one. Thank you, Leanne. You are freaking amazing. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you both. It was so good to see you both, and I will see you all on Friday. All right, see you later.